Hi guys, it's Shirt of ChromaGlitch, and today I've got more tips and tricks for Sunhaven. I'm recording this during the early access launch, so things may be patched out or in with time. These are just a few things I noticed while going through the game that may be helpful. Number 1. Go to the West Forest to practice combat. When you first jump into Sunhaven, you'll quickly find out that the map is huge and there are plenty of areas to explore. Some areas are more challenging than others, and having low combat experience can lead to plenty of deaths. Besides optional quests allowing you to take additional XP, visit the West Forest. This forest is full of smaller enemies known as Leafy, which are perfect for a farmer with little combat experience under their belt. As you make your way around the West Forest, you'll also notice that the enemies respawn after a short period of time after you defeat them. This means you have an infinite loop of enemies to train against before heading to the more dangerous areas. Number 2. Quick farming. Farming can be tedious, especially if you're planting and watering square after square. However, what some people may not have noticed is that you can actually click and drag to till the ground, plant seeds, and water crops. It's not a huge tip, but it can help save some time when you're farming at 8 and have a date at 10. Number 3. Craft some essentials as soon as you can. It's easy to get overwhelmed and sidetracked when there's so much going on in the world. One thing you shouldn't put off for too long is crafting a cooking pot, a furnace, a grinder, and plenty of chests. Cutting down the needed amount of trees to craft it all is worth it in the long run. Cooked food given as gifts to NPCs often gives more hearts than foraged apples and fruits depending on the NPC. NPCs are also more appreciative with a few special cases. and even if the dish isn't one of their listed favorites. Cooked foods also give the player characters more health and mana regen buffs compared to raw alternatives. The grinder will also save a lot of money in the long run, because now rather than buying things like flour and noodles, you can craft them yourself. The furnace allows you to turn the ore you retrieve from the mines into bars, which makes crafting better equipment and armor at the anvil a breeze. Chests are a bit more self-explanatory. There are a lot of resources, and even though Sunhaven has some impressive starting inventory space, most things only stack up to 10, which means that space goes pretty quickly. Number 4. Build up those relationships. Even if an NPC isn't particularly your favorite, befriending them can get some serious perks. They'll often send multiple dishes of food, which can always be regifted to a favorite NPC or used to heal during combat encounters. You can also receive decorative items to place inside your house or around the farm, because what farmer doesn't need a nice windmill? Thanks, Doc. Number 5. Visit the library. Though the questline hasn't fully been released yet, you can still visit the Elven village and the surrounding area, so long as you can complete the Nel'Vari puzzle. It is possible to randomly guess the correct answer, however, if you mess up, you'll have to wait until the next day to try again. Once you're given the main quest to seek out the village by Elios, you can find several trees that are sparkling that will unlock the dialogue options, as well as give you the answers. For those of us who are more impatient, the answer is hidden in the Sunhaven library. If you look through the books in the center of the library, 2 shelves can be interacted with. One has a poem that starting out may seem obscure, however, this is the solution to the puzzle. Number 6. Make money. There are multiple ways to make money in Sunhaven, and again, this is the early access build of the game, so some of these things may be patched out or modified in the upcoming patch. We won't cover any exploits that may glitch the game, however, there are ways to make passive income. The first thing you'll want to do is befriend Anne, quickly. Not only will the merchant occasionally send you small money bags in the mail, she'll eventually give you a trinket that, while equipped, gives you 200 coins every day as well as 10 gold per craft. If you also take the savings skill located on the mining skill tree, you'll be given 150 gold every day. The trinket and this skill stack, which means you'll get 350 gold each day passively, which adds up with crafting and selling produce and other crafted items. And those are the tips. There are still so many areas I need to explore in Sun Haven, and I've been having a lot of genuine fun making these guides. If you liked this video and found some of the tips helpful, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more videos like this. If you have any tips to add to the list, be sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.